What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen, and that is thank you for the likes, comments, shares, most importantly, those subscriptions. So whether you be a day one fan or someone who just locked in with me today, man, I greatly appreciate it. And if you loving the content here, you loving the comment section, you loving them back and forth, man, definitely follow me on Twitter, Mr. Check the Temperature there, and on IG as well. But let's get off into today's topic, man. I want to talk about loyalty in battle rap. So, for those of you guys who are not on Twitter, man, shout out to Av. Everything he's got going recently, being recovered from COVID, recently recovered from kidney failure, and he just recently made a career move, leaving the cave. Just wanting to step out on his own, man. You know, he went on his own personal journey, just kind of wanting to do his own thing. So shout out to him. He went out on Twitter a couple of days ago saying, talk at an ARP, who is the owner of RBE, Rare Breed Entertainment, and said, hey, man, I'm outside, man. Let's talk. So obviously this generated some buzz in the battle rap community because typically you don't see it's not a lot of battlers that have the ability to go from URL to RBE. If you are considered a URL baby, it's very difficult for you to maneuver and kind of take control of your personal career because you do feel this loyalty, you do feel this obligation to smacking the Beasley. But let's get right to it, man. If you think about Av, what is he? What's been the argument? Is he a top tier? Is he a mid tier? Where does he fall? I think he kind of falls in between that, man. He's a top mid tier as it pertains to his ability is top tier. He has top tier ability. The problem that I personally see with Av is that he is not good when it comes to the marketing. Now, I know everybody a gangster, everybody a thug in battle rap. However, you got to be able to market yourself. How do you market yourself? It's by utilizing these social media platforms to the best of your ability. It is doing interviews with big bloggers, little bloggers, medium bloggers, low tier, mid tier, top tier bloggers, whatever, everything in between, man. It's really engaging with the fans, man. Getting active on Twitter, getting active on Instagram, replying to comments in the comment section, things of that nature, man. It's getting out and being seen at battles. Obviously, not now. COVID is a thing, but you know what I'm saying. It's little things like that on how you build your brand. That is what's really holding Av back from being who he should be talent-wise. It's just his inability or just unwillingness to market himself. If you think of someone who comes from that same demographic area, you think of Swamp, and you hear his name and the buzz he's gotten. The difference is, lyrically, Av is he's miles ahead of Swamp, and I love Swamp. He's miles ahead of Swamp, but lyrics and battling and bars is not the only thing that goes into what a battle rapper should be. So when we talk about loyalty, right, and everyone's making a big deal because obviously, again, Av being URL, going over to RBE is frowned upon. Cool. But my question to the battle rappers, why are you loyal to one league? It doesn't make sense to me. Because to my knowledge, you guys are individual entities, which means URL ain't giving you no insurance. URL, you're not considered a salary employee, which means you get paid whether you're there or you're not. You get paid whether the battle is good or the battle is bad. Now, of course, you have your back halves off your deposits and things of that nature, but you're not getting consistent checks unless you are a top tier. Even top tiers, their checks aren't consistent. Now, their checks may be high when they do cash in, but they're not consistent. They're not getting paid on a consistent basis. So if you're not in the upper echelons of battle rap, why are you holding on to just one league? And this is just for everybody. This is not an Av question. This is just a general battle rapper question. why would you just maintain loyalty to one league? Because what you're doing is cutting your finances off. You're cutting your areas of revenue off. If you're only you come out and you say you're only URL and you shun the other leagues. Well, what happens when URL shuns you? Because at the end of the day, this is a business, and I think that's what I really want to get to. There should be no loyalty necessarily. I don't think there necessarily needs to be loyalty in battle rap as it pertains to battle rappers and the relationships that they have with different platforms, because what do you get out of it? I know what they're getting. They're consistently getting paid off what you do. But what are you getting paid? You perform for one time and you make money off that one performance one time, while the battle rap league is seeing residuals off of what you do. When we talk about loyalty, did loyalty help Twerk? Shout out to Twerk, man. Prayers. I hope y'all still praying for Twerk. But did loyalty help Twerk? Is Caffeine coming out saying they gonna cover his medical bills? Now, they don't have to. I'm not saying they do, but we all know that Twerk has made URL a lot of money already and was in line, whether you like him or not, for it to make Caffeine a lot of money. So where does the loyalty really lie? When you think of the Shotgun Shugs who have been around for years and years and are begging for battles that he's been asking for years and claiming that he should have this battle based off his career, why are you so loyal to the URL? Do you not think you could go to RBE? Do you not think you could go to the KOTD? Do you not think you could go to a smaller league and get some of the names that you're asking for? I'm just asking, man. I don't understand why we have battlers so loyal. When you think about Chef Trez, man, the reason I call him the hardest working battler in battle rap, because he is. He's taking his own career into his hands. He's taking his money into his hands and basically have casted a wide net to all battle rap leagues. Now, I'm not saying some people may look at his career moves as bad moves, but you also got to think about who Chef Trez is. He has an ability to freestyle, a very good ability to freestyle and rebuttal. So with that ability to freestyle and rebuttal, he doesn't need to necessarily write for every single battle that he has. He can make some of this stuff up on the fly. You know what I'm saying? So he's able to battle every week, and the content is consistent. No one has ever said Chef Trez came to a battle and he was trash. Even if they did, it was very early on in his career. So when we talk about loyalty, is that something that we really need to see in battle rap? Should battle rappers even be loyal to leagues, to league owners? Because in your time of need, when you need something, you see how they tweet. If they treating Twerk, think about that. If they treating Twerk like this, who had a billboard up just in December on the Genesis, just to promote the Genesis, he had a billboard up. Fast forward, not even a year, horrific car accident, $200,000 hospital bill, nothing. So if they're gonna treat Twerk like this, what make you think they're going to treat you any better? Because last I checked, the battle rap community was trying to tell me that Twerk was next up. He was the next guy. He was the new flag bearer for the URL. He was supposed to be battling Tay Rock for the URL of, I guess, flag bearer, not Geechee Gotti. I'm just saying, man. It's just something for y'all to think about. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment sections, man. Like, comment, share the channel, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. This is Temperature Check. We just getting started.